BTS versus the Grammys. Jin lost his temper. Suga is pursuing his new career. And J-Hope's military discharge. Watch till the end to find out more. The Grammy Museum in Los Angeles is set to host an engaging new exhibit in collaboration with HYBE. This exhibit, named HYBE We Believe in Music, is designed to delve into the multifaceted world of K-pop, encompassing its music, culture, technological advances, and the extensive fan base that supports it. Spanning a significant area within the museum, the display will feature a collection of items such as outfits worn by HYBE's artists in various music videos. Notable pieces include costumes from BTS's Yet to Come. Additionally, the exhibition will showcase accessories and stage outfits from other artists like Zico, Fromies_9, Boy Next Door, and Elite. One of the exhibition's special features is an immersive room where visitors can experience a recreation of BTS's performance of Butter at a recent Grammy event. There's also a photo booth set up for guests to take pictures with a backdrop of their favorite K-pop stars. Michael Sticka, the president and CEO of the Grammy Museum, shared that the exhibition aims to deepen public appreciation and respect for the creators and performers of K-pop, highlighting their significant role in the global music scene. HYBE's CEO expressed excitement about this new venture with the Grammy Museum. He emphasized the company's enthusiasm for sharing HYBE's history with visitors, hoping they connect with and enjoy the artifacts presented. Amidst these developments, it was noted that New Jeans is conspicuously absent from the lineup. This exclusion follows ongoing disputes between Ador's CEO Min Hee-jin and HYBE, which have not yet been resolved. The conflict escalated recently when HYBE accused Min of inappropriate attempts to involve a third-party investor to assert control over Ador, leading to police involvement. Despite this, HYBE stated that the decision to participate in the exhibition was left to each label's discretion. The recent exhibition at the Grammy Museum featuring K-pop icons BTS has reignited discussions about whether this could be the year they finally win a Grammy Award. The conversation among fans is a mix of skepticism and hope, with varied opinions based on the band's past experiences and the broader landscape of the music industry. One viewpoint highlights the challenges faced by boy bands and girl groups, particularly in the American music scene. A fan expressed concerns that such groups are often not taken seriously despite their commercial success, being seen as manufactured and lacking in musical authenticity. This skepticism is deepened by the historical context where popular groups like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC did not receive Grammy recognition, suggesting a systemic undervaluing of boy bands. Conversely, another fan argued for optimism by comparing BTS's situation with other major artists who have faced numerous Grammy losses. They pointed out that even acclaimed artists like Taylor Swift and Beyoncé have lost more awards than they've won, implying that BTS's 5 nominations without a win is not an indication of failure, but rather a part of the journey toward eventual success. The fan emphasized BTS's history of overcoming barriers and noted that their unique position as a Korean group in predominantly English-speaking pop categories adds to their challenge, but also to their potential to break new ground. Further support for BTS's prospects comes from comparisons with other well-known artists who have had multiple nominations without securing a win. Fans argue that this pattern is not uncommon, and that persistence could eventually lead to Grammy success for BTS, especially considering their influence and the shifts they've made in the industry. Moreover, discussions about BTS's strategic industry moves in the US suggest a methodical approach to building relationships and credibility. From small radio appearances to major Grammy performances, BTS has steadily worked to establish themselves. Fans also highlight the potential benefits of BTS's collaborations with artists like Pharrell and the groundwork being laid by their management during their military hiatus, suggesting these efforts could significantly boost their chances at future Grammy ceremonies. In sum, the dialogue among fans reflects a blend of realistic challenges and hopeful expectations, acknowledging the hurdles while also recognizing the strides BTS has made in the music industry. The consensus seems to lean toward a belief that with continued effort and a bit of patience, BTS could very well find their way to a Grammy win, making history once again for K-pop in the global music arena. What are your thoughts? Do you think BTS can overcome the barriers typically faced by K-pop artists in the music industry and finally win a Grammy Award? Recently returning from military service, Jin is making waves with his new, strikingly short hairstyle. This fresh look, showcased in a recent photo shoot for a well-known French luxury jewelry brand, has captivated fans and sparked widespread admiration. In the photos, Jin's polished appearance and short haircut stood out, quickly becoming a topic of enthusiastic discussion across social media and various online platforms. Fans and observers alike are not only praising his refined visuals, but are also voicing their hopes that he continues to sport this shorter hairstyle. Many have expressed that Jin appears even more handsome post-service, noting a certain enhanced charm and appeal in his latest look. Comments from Korean fans have been overwhelmingly positive, with numerous remarks about his flawless features and the striking impact of his new hairdo. Some noted that Jin now exudes a more mature and appealing vibe, suggesting that his service time has added to his allure. His striking presence in the photos was so powerful that some joked his good looks overshadowed the luxury jewelry he was meant to promote. Enthusiasm for his current appearance is so strong that there's a collective wish for him to maintain this haircut for the foreseeable future. To mark the anniversary of the BTS fandom army, each member released a video, sharing unique experiences and interactions. In his contribution, Suga attended the premiere of The Devil's Deal, a movie event he was invited to by actor Lee Sung-min. This invitation came about after Lee appeared on Suga's online interview show, Suchwita. Suga mentioned that his commitment to support the premieres of his guests has helped boost the popularity of Suchwita. He revealed that the show's success has flipped the script, with public relations teams now reaching out to him to arrange appearances, rather than him having to seek them out. The increase in interest from potential guests highlights the show's growing influence. Looking ahead, Suga has set his sights even higher. He expressed a desire to expand his guest list to include international celebrities. Among his dream guests are Robert Downey Jr., John Cena, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, all of whom have significant fan followings worldwide. Suga is well aware of the prominence of the Korean movie market, which often attracts Hollywood stars for press tours, and he hopes to interview these global icons on Suchwita during their visits. He also acknowledged the need to improve his English skills to better interact with international guests. His ambitious plans and dedication continue to inspire armies worldwide, underscoring their belief in his ability to turn these dreams into reality. On a day significant for both BTS and their fan base, J-Hope shared a touching message and a nostalgic photo with fans. The day commemorates the anniversary of when BTS officially named their followers ARMY, making it a celebratory moment for the group and its supporters each year. This year, J-Hope took the opportunity to connect with fans by sharing a heartfelt letter alongside an old group photo featuring all 7 BTS members. In his message, he expressed a hope that fans could feel his love and sincerity through various things he had prepared before his enlistment. J-Hope conveyed his unchanging affection for the fans, emphasizing his gratitude and love. He assured them of his continued admiration and thanked them for helping the band truly define themselves. He also promised to return to them healthy and soon. This isn't the first time J-Hope has reached out to fans during his military service. He has consistently used letters to express his feelings. On the same day, he posted an image of himself wearing sunglasses, a photo that has become popular among fans and was previously used as a meme on BTS's official page on the social media platform X. This recent post by J-Hope playfully hinted at the countdown to his expected military discharge, which is anticipated to be in late 2024. Additionally, Jin humorously commented that each day feels twice as long since J-Hope mentioned his upcoming discharge, eagerly awaiting his return. The old photo shared by J-Hope, showing all BTS members, likely dates back to before their military service as noted by fans, including details like Suga's blonde hair. This image, depicted as emerging from an envelope, added a layer of nostalgia to the heartfelt communication from J-Hope to the armies, reinforcing the strong bond between the group and their fans. In a recent Weverse magazine interview, Jin opened up about his life following his military discharge, sharing insights with a touch of humor that his fans have come to love. Right after completing his military service, Jin immediately reconnected with his fans, first virtually and then in person at the BTS Festa event, which celebrates the group's debut anniversary. Despite the option to relax after his service, Jin chose to dedicate almost all his time to his fans, working tirelessly, a testament to his dedication and love for ARMY. Jin described his post-military life as somewhat surreal, feeling as if he was still on leave and expecting to return to base. He shared how friends had told him it might take a couple of months to shake this feeling, humorously noting that he still occasionally feels the urge to declare he wants to go home, out of sheer habit. Despite being freshly discharged, Jin is already readjusting to his pre-military life, although his sleep schedule still mirrors his military routine somewhat. He finds himself going to bed early some nights and waking up as early as dawn on others as he transitions back to his regular work schedule. During the interview, Jin recounted a particularly memorable moment at his discharge ceremony. Unbeknownst to him at the time, the BTS hit Dynamite was played as he left, with RM, saxophone in hand, by his side. Jin was so overwhelmed during the ceremony that he initially didn't recognize the music or realize RM was there, mistaking the scene for standard military fare. Now that he's the only civilian among the BTS members, Jin shared how his return has been met with envy from the other members, yet he took it in stride with light-hearted teasing rather than boasting. Reflecting on his time in the service, Jin highlighted his popularity and camaraderie within the barracks. He became a beloved senior, not just for his rank, but also for his generosity. Jin often used his own funds to buy meals for the younger soldiers, ensuring they ate well, which earned him the affectionate title of a god among his peers. This generosity extended beyond his immediate barracks, as he jokingly recounted how he used food invitations as playful leverage over his fellow soldiers. Throughout the interview, Jin's humor and heartfelt reflections painted a picture of a superstar deeply grounded in his values of kindness and loyalty, both to his country and his fans. Jin explained that his motivation for taking care of fellow soldiers stemmed from the camaraderie and support they showed him. He emphasized that making mistakes is a natural part of life and encouraged his juniors by reminding them that everyone is on a learning path. However, Jin recalled a moment when he had to firmly remind a fellow soldier to take advice seriously, underscoring the importance of respect and learning from mistakes. He recounted an incident involving a fellow soldier who had made a mistake. Despite the error, the soldier continued to joke about the situation. Jin explained to the soldier that it was acceptable to make mistakes, as he himself was no stranger to them. However, he emphasized the importance of taking guidance seriously, especially from a senior. Jin expressed his understanding that different personalities might react differently, but he stressed the need for learning from one's errors. He advised the soldier to pay attention and refrain from treating the situation lightly, conveying his message in a calm and instructive manner. His dedication and approachable nature during his service led to high morale and satisfaction within his unit, a rarity according to the feedback typically received in military feedback systems. Jin's efforts to maintain a supportive environment were recognized. Jin's physical training was intense. He participated regularly in drills and exercises, which significantly improved his strength and stamina. His commitment was so deep that his fellow soldiers even gave him advice on how to prepare for physical tests, including dietary tips and using methods to ease leg pain during runs. Upon his discharge, the transition back to civilian life was immediate and filled with fan interactions, as he was quickly back on stage for the BTS Festa event. Returning to the familiar setting of performances, Jin felt a profound sense of being home, with the cheers of armies filling him with excitement and nostalgia for the stage. However, Jin admitted to trying to contain his emotions during his first performance post-service. Concerned that the overwhelming feelings might affect his performance, he took measures to ensure he could maintain composure, even experimenting with traditional Korean remedies to manage his nerves. This blend of Jin's thoughtful reflections on his military service and his dedication to his craft and fans highlights his deep commitment and humility, qualities that have endeared him to fans worldwide. Despite the brief preparation time following his discharge, Jin performed Super Tuna with its second verse for the first time, revealing his nerves yet also his determination to engage with fans through his music. He is currently working diligently on his new album, spurred by the solo projects of his bandmates, with Jimin's recent release motivating him to not delay his own. Beyond music, Jin is looking to reacquaint himself with fans through more public appearances, including variety shows. He even took the unique step of purchasing advertising space on major billboards, ensuring that fans could see him again in a significant way. Reflecting on the tight schedule that saw him performing at BTS Festa shortly after returning to civilian life, Jin likened his relentless pace to a necessity, akin to breathing, no matter the quality of the air. This metaphor underscores his commitment to his roles and responsibilities, regardless of the circumstances. Jin admitted that maintaining his performance readiness during military service, through whatever means possible, was challenging due to the limited opportunities to practice. His participation in BTS Festa right after discharge was fueled by love and dedication, a sentiment he has repeatedly emphasized in his interactions with fans. In discussing the enduring relationship between BTS and ARMY, Jin expressed a deep-seated loyalty, noting that even if fans were to move on, the band's connection to them would remain unchanged. His remarks highlight an unshakable bond with ARMY, underscoring a mutual sense of security and belonging that has been cultivated over the years. Jin's philosophy about his long-term commitment to BTS and their fans is straightforward. Love drives him to give his best. This principle, he explained, is what one naturally does for those they care deeply about, illustrating the reciprocal and heartfelt relationship between BTS and their global fanbase. He explained that upon his discharge, he made a conscious decision to delay all personal celebrations and social gatherings to dedicate time to his fans. Jin communicated this to his family and friends in advance, emphasizing the importance of reconnecting with ARMY above all else. His first actions post-discharge were not to relax, but to engage directly with the fans who have supported him tirelessly. Jin shared that his happiness is deeply intertwined with his identity as a member of BTS and the love he receives from ARMY. He acknowledges that his life is significantly shaped by this relationship, and he cherishes it more as each day passes, continually striving to make his fans happier. This mutual affection between Jin and the fans is something he doesn't take for granted, understanding that such reciprocity is rare. When discussing happiness and the concept of the most beautiful moment, Jin reflected on his philosophical shift regarding life's peak experiences. He rejected the notion that life peaks at a single moment, choosing instead to see his entire life as a collection of beautiful moments. Whether he remains a global superstar or becomes just a cherished figure in his personal life, Jin values happiness above all, viewing each phase of his life as equally significant. At the moment, Jin describes himself as happy, maintaining a lighthearted and optimistic outlook on life. His perspective emphasizes the continuity of happiness, rather than seeing it as confined to particular high points. This ongoing sense of joy and fulfillment underscores Jin's deep-rooted contentment and gratitude for his current life and career with BTS and their fans, ARMY.